Consumer behavior theory describes how the rational consumer makes the choice to increase the quantity demand when the price decreases and decrease the quantity demand when the price increases. Consumer behavior consists of how the consumer's emotions, attitude, and preference affect buying behavior. It is important to understand humans that they have different buying decisions, where we can categorize into 4 types such as routine response, limited decision making, extensive decision making, and impulse buying. In this topic, we know the basic concept of consumer behavior consists 4 concepts, which are utility, total utility, marginal utility, and the law of diminishing marginal utility. Utility is the satisfaction or benefit gained from consuming goods or services. The units that is used to measure utility is utils. We have cardinal utility theory and ordinal utility theory. Based on cardinal utility theory, utility is measurable in a cardinal sense, where we use mathematical approach to determine the utility gain. In ordinal utility theory is measurable in an ordinal sense based on a budget constraint indifferent curve. Total utility is defined as total amount of satisfaction from people who consuming a total quantity of goods or services. Marginal utility is the satisfaction gained from consuming an additional quantity of the item. The formula we use to determine the marginal utility is divide the change in total utility by the change in quantity. Here we can conclude that when the total utility maximum, marginal utility will be 0. When the total utility begins to decrease, the marginal utility negative. The law of diminishing marginal utility states that the further of any one good consumed in a given duration, an additional unit of the good will create declining or less satisfaction to the customer.
Hello everyone, I will share about part A in this assignment. So firstly is a number of respondents following by their gender. Here, as we can see, female is the majority gender that participate in this survey, that carry for 9%. Then male is the minority of gender that carry of 6% that involved. Then, let's continue with respondents that divide by their ethnic. There are 3 races that participate in this case, which is Malay, Chinese, and Indian. The majority race that take action is Malay, with accounting for 54%, then followed by Chinese with 33% of respondents, and the lowest one is the Indian with amount of 13%. Those number is follow of chart pie that I show in the slide. Lastly, figure show result of survey conducted by their age in community. There was divide by 4 type of age, which is below 30 years, 31 until 40 years, 41 until 50 years, and 50 years above. Results show the range of 30 years old have the highest number, which is 9 people. Then the other rest have a similar result, the amount of 2 people each.
So hi everyone, I'm Hasif Bin Nou Bal, metric number 287953. So today I'm going to talk about consumer behavior part 1, which is about the percentage of respondents that strongly agree or strongly disagree with each itemized question. So for the first one is respondents that prefer to purchase goods or products depending on their brands. According to the questionnaire given to the respondents, not a single person strongly disagreed to the statement, while 47% of them disagree to the statement and 20% strongly agree, 13% agree, and 20% chose moderate. For the next question, which is respondents that are glad if they can buy branded goods even if the price is high. 5 respondents chose moderate, which is the highest point chosen. 4 respondents agreed, continued by 3 disagree, 2 strongly agreed, and just 1 strongly disagreed. This can be said that a perfectly rational person would always act in their own best interest, which includes their best financial interests, and a study that was performed performed by some psychologists appears that humans don't always act rationally, where numerous consumers who buy luxury and branded goods or products are not in a financial position to be able to really afford it. Moving on to the next statement, that is respondents' purchases if their income rises. For this statement, we can see clearly that 7 respondents strongly agree to that statement, continued by 4 that agreed, 2 respondents each that chose moderate and disagree, while no one strongly disagreed. This situation can also be called as the income effect. The income effect relates to how a consumer spends money based on an increase or decrease in their income. For the next statement, which are respondents that will increase their purchases if the price of goods is low, strongly agree are chosen by 47% of respondents, continued by 33% agreed, 13% moderate, 7% disagree, and 0% strongly disagreed. Furthermore, respondents that strongly agree to buy goods online rather than in person are 3 people. Agree and moderate are 5 respondents each, and 0% disagree, whilst 2 strongly disagrees. Last statement is respondents that think purchasing goods online is more convenient and cost effective. For this statement, 7 respondents strongly agrees, followed by 2 agrees, 4 that choose moderate, 1 disagree, and 1 strongly disagree.
All consumers have their own preferences when buying stuff. Now, we will look at why this kind of consumer behavior exists. The first one is the reason why some people prefer to buy branded goods. Firstly, because of the product's quality itself. As we all know, a successful brand implies that it offers an excellent consumer experience which is impossible to achieve unless the brand's products and services are from high quality. Next, the good image portrayed by the brand itself. A brand image is a distinct set of connections that create a perception of a product in the minds of target buyers. When people think of branded products, most of them will immediately think of classy item or luxurious item, since branded goods always represent positive image. The next one is buying branded goods also can save their time. It is because branded items mostly have their stores and branches in every location, so people can get it anytime immediately. Second, the reason some people increase their purchases as their income increase. Firstly, because their desire to buy item is heavily influenced by their income. When income increase, people tend to feel the urge to buy more stuff compared to before. For example, if someone usually only bought clothes once every 3 months, as their income increase, they will also increase their regular amount of purchases. The third one, the reason why some people will increase their purchases as the price decrease. Firstly, as the price decreases, they can replace the good they usually buy with much cheaper goods, allowing them to buy many items at considerably lower price. Next, when the price drops, some people will grab this opportunity to buy multiple of the goods, as in a usual price they only get to buy only a few of them. The reason some people prefer to do online buying. Firstly, because online sellers provide a lot of coupons and discounts to their customers. By using the coupons and discount, the buyers will get to buy the item with better prices. When compared to offline outlets or shop, online buying has more benefits as they can easily be accessible. The next one is, through online shopping, people can get much detailed information about the products they want to buy. In online shopping platform, rather than meeting with just 1 or 2 buyers, they may look out for products description, related product recommendation, and customers' reviews to help them make a wiser choice when purchasing.
So for option number 1, if the price of good A falls by 50%, I will purchase it. The highest respondent is strongly agree. They have 8 respondents who choose this, and the second highest is agree. They have 4 respondents who choose this, and the third highest is moderate, and they have 3 respondents who choose this, and for disagree and strongly disagree don't have any respondent. For option number 2, even if the price of good A is high, I will still purchase good A. And the highest respondent is moderate. They have 7 respondents who choose this, and the second highest is disagree. They have 4 respondents who choose this, and the third highest is strongly disagree. They have 3 respondents who choose this, and the fourth highest is agree. They have 1 respondent who choose this. For strongly agree, they have no respondent. For option number 3, if the price of good B rise by 50%, I will purchase good A. The highest is strongly agree. They have 9 respondents who choose this, and the second highest is agree. They have 4 respondents who choose this, and the third highest is moderate. They have 2 respondents who choose this, and the fourth highest is disagree. They have 1 respondent who choose this, and for strongly disagree, they have no respondent who choose this. For option number 4, if my income increased by 50%, I will purchase good A. So the highest is moderate. They have 8 respondents who choose this, and the second highest is agree. They have 4 respondents who choose this, and the third highest is strongly agree. They have 3 respondents who choose this. For disagree and strongly disagree, they have no respondent who choose this. For option number 5, if my income increases by 50%, I will purchase both good A and good B. So the highest is strongly agree. They have 6 respondents who choose this, and the second highest is moderate, and they have 4 respondents who choose this, and the third highest is agree. They have 3 respondents who choose this, and the fourth highest is disagree. They have 2 respondents who choose this, and for the strongly disagree, they have no respondent who choose this.
In conclusion, everyone wants to fulfill their own desire. Everyone has different preference toward goods and services. Through this theory, we can learn more about consumers in consuming goods and services. In this topic, apart from definition, we can calculate total utility and marginal utility by using available tables and diagrams. This topic also describes how the law of diminishing marginal utilities explains the equilibrium condition of one good and two goods, explain the effect of price and income changes on the consumer equilibrium, and also explains the involvement of individual demand curve. This topic shows how consumer behavior use their income wisely to satisfy their need. This allows business to grow bigger when you know the theory of consumer behavior, where you can produce goods or services with high demand.
I hope everyone, without calculating their gender, ethnic, and age, can feel free for planning their economy when price is changing for the time.
I learned that not everyone has the same perspective towards buying goods. Some prefer buying branded goods, some prefer buying goods online, some prefer increasing their purchases when their income increases, and also some think purchasing goods online is more convenient. That's all from me. Thank you.
After completing this assignment, I learned that every consumers have their own preferences when buying stuff. I also learned that people tend to change the amount of stuff they buy when their income or the price change.
I have learned that everyone have different taste of food and preference of brand.
While completing assignments for subject BEEB 1013L, Principles of Economics, I gained a variety of new knowledge such as the use of consumer behavior theory in human life. I found that the importance of learning this subject of economics in life. In addition, the collaboration with the group really fostered a positive attitude for me. I was able to finish this assignment very well because of the help from my lecturer, Dr. Binti Faris.